Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today
When I was about 14 years old, my dad and I took a road trip to Nevada to visit my uncle. It was already dark outside. As we were driving along this dark road, the car suddenly stopped, which I thought that's kind of weird because we had filled up our car's gas tank full just a couple of minutes ago.
Whoa.
My dad got out of the car to check what was wrong with it. As he was trying to check the problem, I then suddenly heard running footsteps behind me. I turned around, but there was nothing. In fact, I couldn't see it at all because of the darkness. Maybe I just misheard it, thinking like this when I shrugged it off and the car suddenly rumbled, and I knew that meant it was turning back on. "Well, I see a gas station up ahead. Let's stop there," my dad said as I went back to listen to my music. When we made to the gas station, he asked me to go pay for the gas and get some snacks that I want. I agreed and stepped out of the car with a few bucks. However, when I got off, I could feel that it was quiet around. It was pretty weird, but we were in the middle of the road now, so I guess it was not that weird thing. So I entered the building and went up to the counter. There was a man behind it staring at me as I approached him. At first, he looked like he was shocked to see me a little bit, like I interrupted or bothered him for some reason. And soon I could realize that his appearance looked kind of scary. He was a totally skinny man with black hair and worn-out clothing. He didn't say any welcome greetings like those common sentences, hello, or how's your...
Guys, comment in the comments down below. If you ever experienced this man, and if you ever seen this, like, men, or, woman, girl, stare at you for no apparent reason and didn't say anything, like, normal thing. Hello, welcome to the gas station. You can check, the back aisle. Don't trust this man. Don't trust him.
...day. Just stared at me with his big, beady eyes. I picked up some snacks, put the money under the slit, and just waited for him to take it. Then he started laughing at me. "Hey kid, you know what? I'm not the one who works here." I didn't understand what he's talking about now. I slowly took a look behind the counter, and then I saw a body lying there. What the heck? What is it? I was absolutely in shock, and I was positive that he must have noticed it because it was the exact moment when he stopped laughing.
Oh, dude!
To run to my dad. He turned the corner of the counter and started to follow. My back, which was lucky to me that I was much quicker than him. My dad saw me, but as he saw the man chasing after me, he couldn't ask what happened. And yelled, "Let me in, I'm gonna kill you, little girl." I burst out crying, and my dad told me to get in the back seat immediately. I jumped back there, and as I saw his knife in hand, I cried even harder. A loud banging sound from outside kept getting louder and louder. I hid under the seat, and after that, I blacked out. When I woke up again, I could see the police lights were everywhere. I got out of the car and asked quietly to my dad what happened, but he didn't notice me approaching and continued talking to the officer. Turns out the man had broken in the gas station and killed the employee just right before when my dad pulled up the car. He was on the loose from the police because he had committed multiple robberies and murders in the past. And he was the one who ran behind the car to the gas station, which I didn't see at that time. After that, we ended up making it to my uncle's, but I never went on long road trips again. I would always take airplanes. A couple of years after I finished my junior year, I found out the man had been killed in prison. I don't know the reason, but I don't feel sorry for him at all. Well, now I'm 25 years old and I still thank my dad every day for saving my life. But I also wonder what would have happened if I couldn't run fast or if my dad wasn't there at the time.
Nerds! My new money goal? New credit card, new console, then use the cashback rewards for a new TV. That's the game inside the game.
Discover and compare the smartest credit cards, mortgage lenders, and more, so you can make your money goals happen on NerdWallet.
Harvey, my unfriendly roommate. This takes place in my old house where I used to live with my mom and older sister. From a very young age, I started believing in ghosts and paranormal beings because of our roommate, which we used to call Harvey. Harvey wasn't a human being, even an animal either. It's a strange entity that you couldn't see. I'm not sure if he's a ghost or a demon. All I know is that he's definitely not a human. When Harvey started appearing, he seemed harmless because all he did was just playing pranks, such as turning lights randomly on and off around the house or slamming doors. And next it was on my 6th birthday. I got a lot of presents and my grandma gave me a helium balloon with a princess on it. It just sat in a corner of our living room for a few days. It was almost completely deflated, but still hovering about 3 inches off the ground. Then Harvey started to grab the balloon and bring it everywhere in the house with him. If Harvey went into the basement or the bedrooms, we could notice that he was there because of the balloon. Because there was a balloon around him, we'd know that Harvey was following or watching at us. Of course, we were all pretty scared at first, but we eventually got used to it. Harvey seemed not to like that, so he started acting differently, like more scary things. One night I woke up because it felt like didn't understand what was happening, then everything went black. When I woke up again, it was in the middle of the morning, and that was the last time I've ever seen Harvey in my house.
Say hello to the VoiceMod soundboard, another way to amplify yourself.
Hey Horror Shorties! We want to give a big thank you as the online connects over like net policy, which does not allow companies
This story occurred around the early 2000s, back when I was still in elementary school. I was in my early teens, so the monotonous school life was something I always dreaded. My mom always picked me up from school as her workplace was just down the street, so getting a ride was always less strenuous than walking home. She would usually stop by our local McDonald's just before heading home, as she didn't really prepare home-cooked meals due to the exhaustion of being a single mother. As much as I adored my mom, the lack of home-cooked meals and abundance of McDonald's always kept me out of shape for the latter part of my teen years. The one thing I found genuinely pleasing about that McDonald's was the enormous play place attached to the restaurant itself. My mom usually dropped me off there to play with my neighborhood friends and acquaintances, as long as I got the majority of my schoolwork done. There was this one occasion, though, that really disturbed me to my core, and it seeps into my daily thoughts from time to time. I remember being picked up from school and heading over to that same McDonald's venue to pick up some takeout for that evening. As we got inside, I recall my mom ordering the usual Big Mac combo while I casually glance at the play place through the glass window of where the eating area was.
Jimmy, what drink would you like? Jimmy? Son?
All seeing the reflection of a Ronald McDonald clown standing from a distance behind me, almost like he wanted my attention.
Say hello to the VoiceMod soundboard, another way to amplify yourself.
I casually pretend we're just here to pick up a Big Mac, so no thanks. Maybe I can cook you a delicious giant Big Mac with my fire abilities so that you of my time playing Duck Hunt on my Nintendo, as my computer lacked the entertainment that today's modern computer has. I eventually went back to that local McDonald's as I surprisingly missed the food, but more importantly, the play place. As the day transitioned into the evening, my mom dropped me off there as the company of the local teens in the neighborhood made her feel a little more comfortable doing so.
I'll be back at 10 p.m. sharp. Call me if you want me to pick you up earlier, okay?
Okay, Mom. I decided to call my neighbor friend Chris using the payphone located outside the smoke anyway. That's when I ran inside the McDonald's and immediately made my way inside the play place. I honestly could have notified a McDonald's employee, or any stranger for that matter, but what the hell is going on? Why isn't anyone acknowledging this freak? The clown just stood there looking at me as if nothing mattered besides myself and his existence. I know you can hear me up there. What the hell do you want? I killed your mother, Jimmy. Now it's only you and your stupid neighbors left. What the hell are you talking about? Jump! Hell no, leave me alone! Oh, don't worry, it's totally safe, Jimmy. Now jump. No, I'm not doing it. Jump! 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 That's when I look to my left and see my friend Chris right next to me. We have no choice. What the hell? Now it's your turn, you little brats! Jump! 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 I began to close my eyes and hyperventilate as I felt a sudden something like a fiery substance burning the hairs on the back of my neck off. That's when I open my eyes and find myself on my apartment balcony with my entire building engulfed in flames. What the hell? Somebody help me! Help! I hope you all burn in hell and are loving it. I hate you, Dad! You will always and will forever be a clown! I hate you, you stupid, stupid clown! Help! Somebody please call 911! Help! Help me! Somebody please call 911! Help!